The day will come when we can stop the falling rain and the falling leaves. Feel the memories of everything and all that we forgot. We don't need to shout. We can see it on the leaves. And feel it in the air. Feel the memories of everything and all we never forget. As long as we feel we're alive, as long as we breathe, we'll fight. Forever we shadow will shine the light there. As long as we feel we're alive, as long as we breathe, we'll fight. Forever we shadow will shine the light there. As long as we feel we're alive, as long as we breathe, we'll fight. Forever we shadow will shine the light there. As long as we feel we're alive, as long as we breathe, we'll fight. Forever we shadow will shine the light
Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. I decided to delve into PC Building Simulator as kind of a little bit of a chill stream type of situation, and hopefully encourage maybe a donation here or two so I can eventually build my own damn PC. So yeah, that's kind of where my brain's at with this one. Hello, Demos. Sorry you're having problems up in the sky, but at least you're still up in the sky. So I figured let's do the how to build a PC. For anyone who may not know, I am well aware of building PC processes, but why not? One more hour, Demos. One more hour. First, we need to remove the side panels of the case so we can get to the inside. Alright then. Power supply unit provides all the power to the stuff. Let's do that. Hello, Sparkle. So this is very much a simulator game where you have to screw and unscrew all the doohickeys. Alright, so we have power supply unit right here. This does give us information on all the stuff. Mains power. PSUs are rated from 200 to 1600 and etc, etc. And they give you more information on fans and modular ports and all that fun stuff. Don't necessarily need to go into that detail at the moment. Let me screw in all the doohickeys. All done. And then at the heart of the PC is the motherboard. Motherboard right here looks like a rather snazzy one. All of this information we can cover later if anyone has questions, but for right now, we'll just put it in. I gotta put on the risers first. Keeps it stood up on top of the case so nothing's touching where it shouldn't be touching. Demo's going to Melbourne. Great. It's really odd hearing you talk about dodging a snowstorm on your way to Melbourne. That just doesn't really mesh in my brain. Alright, so connecting the motherboard to the power doohickey. Connecting the motherboard to the front panel so you have buttons to push. And connecting the motherboard to the power doohickey on the other side. Yeah, but it's frickin' Australia. I never think of snow anywhere near Australia, so it just doesn't really register to me. And then we install the CPU, which is right here. And then it tells us about the processor and various bits and pieces of information. I would assume only in the southern parts of Australia, but I'm not positive. I don't know Australia weather very well. I always just think of Australian deserts. And we clamp that thingy down, and then we apply thermal paste. Never forget this, by the way. It's important. Thermal paste is very important. It's a tiny, tiny little pea-sized drop of goo. And if you forget it, you're fucked. Pretty much all there is to it. Alright, install this. We have the option of rotating it various directions. I'm not entirely sure why that would matter at the moment. I know you can change your airflow, but these don't really typically have a directional airflow. It's typically not left or right, but it is top down. So, I'm not sure, but let's put that right there. And then connect that fan to the motherboard so it can control it. Next up is graphics card. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Graphics card does graphic-y things. Let's put it in. Ooh, that one's rather loud. Alright. Next is RAM, which is hiding down here, apparently. PC Building Simulator branded RAM. Best RAM ever. Take out the clips, drop in the thingies, and done. Alright, and then we put the hard drive in. Exactly. Alright, so plug in the power, and plug in the SATA cable, and done. Then we need to put in a case fan. I would assume you would want more than one case fan, but this one only has us installing one. So, you know, whatever. And yes, Chrome will eat every ounce of RAM you can give it. Connect it to the motherboard so it can do stuff. And we close it all up. Pop. Pop. And then we turn it on. Oh, right. Plug it in before turning it on. Alright, let's do that. Now we can turn it on. And this is my favorite part. This is really nifty. I like the transition. I did this briefly before stream just to make sure that the game actually works. And I was minorly blown away by that. You start at the PC and it zooms into the monitor and then suddenly you're back to the main menu. It's just amazing. I like it. Alright, new game. So now we'll do the actual career. This is the locked workshop, so we'll just do our basic workshop. Alright, welcome to PC Building Simulator. To begin, go to your PC by the doorway and open the email program on your desktop. You've got mail! I need to turn down that music a little bit. Do we not have... There we go. Hello, Mackenzie! Turn it down a little bit. Is there a reason there's static? Ah, not static. It's my freaking case fan. That's what happens when you have a case fan that is too loud. It starts overpowering all the other sounds in your area. So, that's the thing that's important. We have little dinosaurs. Those look vaguely like the dinosaurs in Firefly. I'm not sure if that's a reference. We have headphones, apparently. Must be level 5 to change your peripherals. Okie dokie. We have an empty spot for a PC. We have extra peripherals here to plug stuff in. And we have potential tables for later. We have a modzoo.com. I'm not sure if that's legit. Clunk. Fuel is law. More Madzu. I don't recognize any of these things. So I'm pretty sure they're fake. Ah, Project Shiny tribute to Firefly. So there is a second Firefly reference in here. Alright. What is this? Inventory. Haha, gotcha. Alright, so let's open up my mail. Alright. So, Timbo2000 at supermail.com. Welcome to your new PC shop. Hey, thanks for taking over the PC shop for me. Sorry it's not in a better state. A few things. The company isn't doing very well, so there's no money in the bank account. The rent and energy bills come out monthly, so make sure you have enough money for them. I had a job on the go, which should help the rent. Remember to use your thermal paste when putting in the CPU. I almost forgot, and the PCs, or I almost always forget, and the PCs overheat. So I think you're all set up. Your company now, it's your company now, so run it how you see fit. Hope you do better than I did. Lots of love, Uncle Tim. P.S. I had to borrow $15 for fuels. You know how it is. Thanks, Uncle Tim. All right, we're gonna leave that in. All right. G. Aubin at allthemail.com. Hi, Tim. I hope you can help me. My computer has been running slower than usual, and I think I might have clicked on something I shouldn't have. Do I have a virus? Thanks, Gary. Oh, Gary. That is my #1 motto of PC tech support that I'm never allowed to officially say. Quit clicking shit. Quit clicking shit. It's a very important piece of information that most people don't understand. But if you keep clicking shit, you're gonna get shit. And then your PC goes to hell. So, $100, remove viruses. Sure thing. Alright. So I'm going to need to move my chat because all of the readable information is showing up exactly where my chat is. So one moment while I move my chat thingy. Damn it. Clicking shit, just like alcohol, is the cause of and the solution to all of life's problems. Alright, so we will grab our PC here, plonk it right down there. Alright, so we need to plug it all in. Now, I do believe later on there is a tool that helps you plug stuff in a little bit faster rather than one at a time. But for right now, we're lowly level 1 and have to plug in all of our computers one at a time. Insert USB drive. Now you need to put your USB drive into the back of the PC so you can install the virus scanner. Press 1 or the install button to go to your inventory and select the USB drive. Press P to power the button on, but I'd rather push the button. That was rather loud. Alright, welcome to Omega OS, the operating system of choice. Click and add remove programs to install the virus scanner, and don't forget to restart the PC after it has been installed. Okie dokie. Virus scanner. Oh, they make it take forever too. Now, I'm hoping that this music in the background is not... Hoping this music in the background is not copyrighted, otherwise this entire video on YouTube is gonna, like, yell at me. Alright, so, virus scanner. Let's do the thing. Hit virus scanner. Start scanning. Oh, 435 infected files. Well, you're done. You're clean. All done. Alright. Do we have a power off? No, we do not have a power off. Okay. That's fine. Aha! Aha! We can just grab it. We don't need to unplug everything. Alright then. Well, you're going right there. Go to your email and hit collect. Tim's Red Hot Repairs. Ah, you must own 25% of the company to change its name. Hey, I thought it gave me the company. It's mine. Extremepunk.co.uk. So we've got the Singularity, we've got the Bishop, we have Metropolis. Neat. We also have the Extreme Punk T1000 and the Omen. I kind of like the Omen Cube. It's neat. Maybe that'll be my next PC. Alright, so we go to email and collect. We got $100. Hooray! You've completed your first job. Well done. Come back tomorrow to see if there are more jobs to do. Okay. So let's do... So tell you what. I'm going to kill the music. And I'm going to switch to Pretzel, because that's more safe. And also it looks like we have all of 10 songs at the moment. We do have internet music, but those are most likely also copyrighted. So we're just going to have to do the usual Pretzel. Alright, so I just noticed something very nifty. See that wallpaper there? That's my actual wallpaper. Like, that's my actual desktop wallpaper currently. So it took my desktop wallpaper and put it in the game to be the desktop wallpaper of the in-game computer. That's neat. I don't know why I didn't notice that. I'm just like, I'm on my computer now. I'm doing shit. It's not even registering to me that there's a problem here. So that is my wallpaper. In case anyone was curious what my current wallpaper is. Alright, so... You know, it was so smooth that it didn't even register that there was something happening. And also, to be fair, my desktop 99% of the time has like a Chrome window open on top of it, so I never see my actual desktop. Which is probably the other reason it never really registered that there was something going on. Alright, so I got $100, but I only have $85. So where'd my money go? Where'd my money go? Also, how do I go the next... How do I go the next day? Aha! End of the day. Here you can enter day in advance to tomorrow. Right now you have no active jobs, but normally it's worth checking. It's worth checking you've ordered any parts you need for tomorrow before going home. Gotcha. Okay. So we have a utility bill coming in a little over a week, so we're good. Do I have information on what the utility bill is going to be? $500 rent near the end of the month. Okay. I'll probably have to figure out how to check stuff. Alright, go to work. So, check our email and see what jobs we have. Oh, quite a few jobs, actually. I think I'm going to discard some of these. Oh, look. G. Aubyn's back. Hi there, just wanted to say thank you for fixing my PC. It's booting faster than it has in years. I didn't realize your uncle had gone away. Looks like the business is in good hands, though. Thanks again, Gary. Alright, Gary. I'll discard your emails. I'll keep Tim's email, just in case. Alright. Hello at ShermanDental.com. Hello, could you have a look at my PC, please? It isn't running as well as it had when I first bought it, and I've probably not been taking the best care of it. It looks a bit dirty. Could you give it a once-over, please? If you can, I'll bring it around tonight, ready for you in the morning. Thanks. Alright. P. Sherman. Remove viruses. Clean out dust. I can do that. Yes, indeed, my PC is giving me a hard time in real life. It probably could do with a complete wipe and reinstall, but that's so much pain that I just don't want to do that at the moment. things take time. Customer's PC will take a day to arrive, so end the current day by going to our shut door. Not yet, sir. G. Walters! Hello, I need some more space to back up my files. Could you install a 500 gig hard drive, please? I'll bring it around first thing. Thank you, Gemma. Alright, install the Mortoni Easy Store 500 gig or better. Alright. $50 budget for this thing. Okay. Yeah. Queen Brittany. My graphics card has fried itself and I need to be replaced with the same one. Please. An NVIDIA GTX 970. Maybe one of those Sheen ones? I gotta drop it around first thing tomorrow morning. Budget is $265. Well, that's great and all, but I don't have $265. Maybe it'll let me go under, or over, or whatever. Alright, so I need a hard drive. I need the Mortoni Easy Store 500 gig. Sure thing. And I also need... Oh, sorry, what we got? So she wants a 970 Sean. Sure thing. Now, will it let me? Use delivery options to choose when to best receive your components. Often, it's better to pay for faster delivery than wait to receive things. Okay. Sure. Negative 260. Okay, so it does let me go into the negative, so I can have parts available for when the jobs arrive. Alright. So I'm pretty sure that was it. Valued customer. Here at Megacorp, we know that life doesn't always run smoothly, so we provide a free overdraft for all of our customers. Your free overdraft limit is $1,000. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Alright, so we got all three of these things coming, so we should be able to do tomorrow. So we've got automatic calendar information. It tells us that we've got 3 jobs coming and 2 parts coming. I like it. Alright. Go to work. Your parts are here. I know. A working calendar. It's amazing. Not like some other games that we've played. Alright, so here's my parts. Sure. And let's see. Let's do scan first. Oh, dear God. The fuck? A little dusty, my ass. Alright. Do I have canned air? I do. How do I do that? Haha, press the install button. That makes sense. Aha! Alright. This is only moderately terrifying. Also, that's really loud. Hold on. Alright, how are we doing with the dust removal? Looks kind of fine. Looks kind of fine. Alright. Clean out dust is marked as green as well, so that's good. Alright, so let's install the USB drive. Get the cables going. Why, yes, I would like to restart now. Yeah, there was a time when I had my background set to, like, randomize all of my, like, 10,000 wallpapers folder, and then I realized I never see anything. Just sat. Alright, scan this thing. 153, not bad, you're doing better than Gary. Alright, so that is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and rip off all of these things. I need to install fits this PC. Can I how do I install your case again? How do I put your case back on? Ah, there it is. That was a little bit obnoxious that I could search for panel and it didn't show up, even though it was indeed labeled as a panel. But that's fine. Alright, place in delivery area. Sure thing, right there. Alright, so let's fix Queen Brittany's PC. Now, if I recall correctly, this was the absolutely fried graphics card. And then we can install the not broken one. Alright. That should be fine and dandy. Hooray! Did we want to do anything else? Nope. Just make sure it works. Okie dokie. So let's get the case back on. Unceremoniously rip this thing off of all the cables. And now we can move on to the next one. Upgrading Gwalters. Alright, now where is your hard drive, sir? Is it down there? Or is it on the other side? Aha! It's on the other side. Alright. And then we install this one. Bye. Unless, hold on, let me. And possibly he wants to keep his old hard drive. Possibly? Hang on. Hang on. I am stealing his old hard drive. Nope, stealing it. Alright, now let's see if it actually boots. Stealing it. I'll transfer it over. I'm not going to leave a man without his porn stash. Alright, where's your power button? There it is. The old drive was a 120. The new drive is a 500. Here's hoping he didn't have any critical financial data on there. Alright. PC can boot to OS. Install the thingy. Done. Alright. So they... Whose case did I forget to put their side panel on? Well... Poop. Haha! Okay. Never mind. I forgot this thing had 2 side panels on it. Well, this is G. Walters. I was thinking of the previous PC, which was P. Sherman. It was just dentist. I don't know what this guy is. Alright, so steal this PC, drop it off. They could be military secrets. So G. Walters at Range Mail, it doesn't really have any information on what he does. So, wait, this is Gemma Walters. Sorry, I was thinking of Gary from the previous G something person. So it could be anything. I'm going to have to dig through his hard drive later. See, that's the side business. The primary business is repairing PCs. The side business is taking everything off of everyone's computer and going through it for important information that I can sell later. Alright, so all of these are did, collect, ding, and then collect, ding, and collect, ding. Exactly where the real money is. Alright, new parts available. We've got the 1050 Ti OC edition. Great. And I've leveled up. I have unlocked 6th gen Intel Core processors, 2 gigs RAM, or no, sorry, 266 megahertz RAM, and then the Auto Connect tool. Delightful. These components are available in the shop. Lots of stuff. The Auto Connect tool is something I have to buy, apparently. Well done, and keep PC building. The PC Building Simulator team. PS, next milestone, level 3 unlocks Ryzen's and A320s. Alright, good to know. So we'll go ahead and drop that. Don't need that. I'm going to check the shop and see what the tool is. Okay, so we've got money to buy the system info, the will it run tool, the part ranking tool, Bongle. It's the company review site. Auto Connect tool, how much is it? $1,000? I don't have $1,000. Fine, I guess I'll manually connect shit for now. I don't believe I've played that one. I've played other cooking related games, but I don't think I've played that one. Alright, I don't think I have any more jobs. So we'll wait for tomorrow, I guess. I heard dings. I heard dings of mail. Let me do a quick search. Which one's Cook Serve Delicious? Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that's loud. I told it not to play those videos, and it played those videos anyway. I will look at that later. Alright, Audrey. I am not very good with computers, but mine isn't working properly. It's been getting very hot lately and running slower and slower. I don't think I can hear the fan anymore. It lives on the floor of my dusty office. I hope it's not all clogged up. If you do have to replace the fan, then please pick the cheapest one. I can't afford anything fancy. $10. Alright, I will repair your fan problem. Let's see. GSX Jeff. I'm giving my PC, or giving my daughter my PC, and she needs a lot of RAM, apparently. Says she needs 16 gigs, and I've currently got 2 and 4. Alright. Sure, we can do that. Let's see. The real Harry Osmond. Hello, mate. I need your help. I borrowed my mom's brand new PC, and I think I clicked on something I shouldn't have. Now it's riddled with viruses. I need it done before she gets back from her friend's house. Hurry! Okay, I can do that. Do you clean PCs? Christopher Steinbeck. You work with computers, right? I need my gross PC blown out and cleaned up. It seems to be running quite warm. I need it before tomorrow? Alright. I've noticed it sometimes runs a bit slow. Those plastic black cables look really nice. What? What? Complete it by end of day tomorrow. Okay, fine. That's fine. We'll do the thing. Alright, so what do I need for parts? I need up to 16 gigs of RAM. And I need an air cooler. Alright. So let's go with case fans. She just wants a $10 fan. Well, here's a challenge, because we don't know what size her case can accept. 120 is kind of a standard, so we can kind of gamble on that. And then well, let's see what we got. So 60 bucks for 8 gig, could get 2 of those. She did want the cheapest, but the cheapest is the smallest and may not actually fit. The fact that they gave me a $10 budget makes me think that she needs a $10 fan. And that was either the 120mm or the 140mm. So that's kind of where my guess is at. But worst case, we have an extra fan for later, and I'll have to order a different one for her. Alright, filter. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know what speeds this guy? I don't know what speed RAM they have, so I'm going to have to wait on ordering parts on that one as well. That's unfortunate. Budget is 140 though, so if we metagame that a little bit, that could either put us in the 2 of these range, or 2 of these. It's a shame I can't filter by... that'll work. What do we have for 8 gigs? Don't actually know what speed they need. Alright, we'll have to wait on that one then. I don't necessarily want to spend $30 to ship a $10 fan, so we'll hold off on that for now. Although, yeah, we'll hold off on it because that means that we can wait until her computer arrives and see what size fan she can accept. Otherwise, which was the one that needed it by tomorrow? Clean out dust. Okay, that one's fine. All right. We will skip ahead to tomorrow for all of these stuffs to appear. Alright, so we need the cleaning one for Chris first, so let's do that. Ah, it's another one of these. It's only letting me occasionally blow some of it. Okay, fine. We'll open it up. Yes. Alright, we good? We good. Alright, now we just need to plug it all in. Make sure it boots up. Alright, it boots up just fine. I like that they let you multitask. That you can, you know, reinstall all this crap. It is a fancy MSI. I like it. Okay. Chris's computer is done. And this one just needs to scan for viruses, so do that pretty easy. Don't even need to plug, or don't even need to do anything else with it. Oops. Be really nice to get that auto pluggy tool. Oh, I forgot to install the USB. I wonder what would show up in here if you didn't plug in the USB. Still no competition for Gary. Gary is still the winner. Alright, so that is it. I will remove my USB. All these are green, good. Alright, so we have 2 of these, and this is going to be a challenge. So, replace air cooler and upgrade 16 gigs of RAM. I need to know what they've got first before I can do anything about it. So, I need to take a look at their RAM. So, this is a 2133. Hey, this dude said he had a 2 and a 4 in here, and he's only got a 2. You liar. Fine. PC super sluggish. 8 gigs of memory. Sure. Sure. I'll do that. So I need memory. So let me add 3 of these, because I've got an 8 gig request here. I'll do for now. I need to take this off. Where can I, like, shove this? Here, you can get it shoved right there. I also need to know what size fan she needs. Yikes. Oh! There's no fan. That's delightful. That really helps me. It looks like a 120 though. So we'll get a 120. I missed. Add to cart. There we go. So we'll go ahead and buy those now. Those are going to show up tomorrow. I guess we'll go ahead and blow this thing out while it's here. Are you clean? Yeah, you're clean. You know what? We'll leave that there. That's fine. I don't think I have anything else to do at the moment. I can collect that one. And I can collect this one. Good, good. New parts available, discard. It's possible. I've seen a lot of 120 mounts that don't have room for a 420 or a 140. Depends on the size of the case, honestly. But we're good. We'll go ahead and sleepy sleep. They're not going to deliver on the weekend, but I don't think I'm actually going to be here on the weekend, so that's fine. There we go. Okay, parts. All of the parts. So let's go ahead and get her fan in place. You're right, though. This case does have room for a 140. Wasn't case fan. It was CPU fan. That's a whole different problem. Alright, so that is the Martoni Thermal 100. Maybe I'll wait until I have to order more parts for her. Alright, we'll put hers over here. Alright, so we need to jam in a bunch of RAM. Should be good. And we don't need to install anything else. We just need to boot it up. Okay. install your side panel over here. All done. And this one needs to boot to OS and upgrade RAM. It did not say clean, however, this thing is pretty bad. We will be a full service shop. If it looks like it needs the cleaning, it's gonna get cleaned. Because holy hell. Much better. Much better. Alright, so what do you have in here currently? Okay, not bad. I may or may not have downgraded the speed of his RAM because he has a 2400. And I think I only bought the slower RAM. But it's kind of let me put it in, so sorry guy, get a little bit of downgrade. It boots. It's fine. Wait. He's got things. Oh. What's the point of putting shit on the desktop if I can't actually click on it? Meanies. Teasing me with stuff. Alright. This one can go. What was the fix on this one? Ah, that's Audrey's. Okay. Hot and broken PC. Alright. So, I might have to start discarding some of these old emails, just because it's starting to get a little bit messy in here. So we'll go ahead and collect that one. We can collect that one. He was not unhappy with it, so we're good. Alright, so, hey, I recently upgraded my PC, but now it's not working properly. The computer boots okay, but when I try to benchmark it or run a game, the computer crashes. I haven't replaced my PSU. Could my new parts be drawing too much power? Yes, that is correct. It very well could be doing that. I need to get 3D Mark, unless it's installed on my USB drive. So, Sean Power King 600 or better. Let's go ahead and add that to the thingy. Oops. Sean Power King 600. Okie dokie. What do we got here? Clean out dust. Complete by end of day tomorrow. Sure thing. New bits. Sure. New bits. Sure. Alright, so now that I've got something else to order, I should be good to go. I do not want same-day delivery. That would be expensive. That's fine. So I have no idea what my utility bill is. Would be nice if we could figure that out. I do have 3D Mark, so that's good. I don't know what lighting does for me. Sure. Hey, Shazak, welcome. I have no lights. Got it. Well then. We'll leave that there. I think it is time. What do I have in the garbage? What do I have in the garbage? I can't get to it. Can't see. Okay, fine. It's time for next day. Meet this way. So we have a cleanup required. So we'll go ahead and do this one first, so I don't forget. Oh dear. How do these people get so much dust in here? I know, right? There very well could be mold in here. Okay, well that's all I needed. All right, we'll put the case back in. Nah, we'll just do the case thingy. They'll be fine. They only asked for a cleanup. They did not ask for, you know, a new case or anti-corrosion or anything like that. Lovely desktop you've got there, buddy. And I still don't have permission for any of their stuff. Plays lots of games. Good for him. Alright, stealing the PC. Throw it back over here. All good. Alright, so parts, air cooler, and Power King. So we'll go ahead and fix Audrey's computer first because she's been waiting patiently. We need to remove the old one. That was not what I intended. Remove that. Okay. So we need to install thermal paste. Doot. And install cooler. You're fine. Okay. Sure, I'll even connect the fan that I installed free of charge, I guess. Alright then, all good. And I even remember the thermal paste so it's not going to implode on her later. I'm a good PC person. Alright, so we need to remove the power supply. Oh, and we need to remove all the cables too. Okay. What else do we have attached? We have this cable attached. Install power supply 600. He had a 250 in here. No wonder he didn't have a room for anything. Right, cables. case part. Okay, so that should be good. I also need to install my utility USB so I can give him 3D Mark. I'll install his case while we wait for it to boot. Good. Run 3D Mark. That looks about as well as my PC runs 3D Mark. .3D Mark will straight up murder your computer if it's not godly. Alright, no idea how long that's going to take to run. So, let's let that do its thing. Hey there, I bought a PC from you 6 months ago. From Tim? ? And it's been overheating whenever I try to do anything on it. I took a look under the CPU cooler, and there's no thermal paste. What kind of Mickey Mouse business are you running? I demand that you fix this for free, and this time test the PC before you send it back out. Dr. Waterman. Okay, fine. Urgent upgrade required. I think I need to upgrade my PC. Can you put in 8 gigs of memory? The PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. Clean it out, etc. Well, actually, he didn't say clean it out. They only want the upgrade. Hey, this was not me. This was from Tim. Tim is my uncle. He passed the business on to me, and he specifically said that he always forgets the thermal paste. So this wasn't me. This is me recovering from my uncle's mistake. I remembered the thermal paste on the only one I've had to do so far. Alright, so we'll accept this. I need 8 gigs of RAM. Oops. 70, 60. I mean, let's buy the G skill this time. Or the Sheen Titan XL. Now we'll buy the G skill. Alright. It does come with the inheritance. I have to cover for his mistakes. Alright, so we'll collect out that one. This one is still doing the thing. We can collect that one. Great. So, 3D Mark score. There is a number there. That's good enough. Alright, Audrey's done. We can collect his. Great. Can discard that one. Can discard that one. New bits. Discard. Alright. So, this one is 8 gigs of RAM upgrade, and there is no real there's no real time limit requirement, so we'll throw that down to 3 to 5 working days. Why the hell not? Save a little bit of cash. And nothing else? Yeah, nothing else. Alright. End of day. Utility bill is tomorrow. I have 1861. I'm curious. Your electricity bill. Please pay $96. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Hope you enjoyed your electricity. Remember to turn out your lights. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay. I know it's not a fun job, but can you clean out my PC, please? It might need a bit of clean. What? I've got to have it by tomorrow, too. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. I was on PC Bay the other day and saw some awesome plastic white cables. Okay. Why are you telling me about the plastic white cables? Do I have to install new plastic cables for you? Sure, let's do that. Fine. I hope you can help. My computer stopped working the other day, and now it will not turn on at all. Can you please have a look for me? I think it might be the motherboard. If it needs a new one, I know it needs a Skylake socket. Okay. So, motherboard replacement. Skylake socket is all I have access to currently. That's great. Sure. Let's buy the cheapest one. Let's do that. And we'll set that for sometime later this week. Alright, so we gotta fix this one. This is where I need to put the thermal paste on. There is indeed no thermal paste on that. Doot. Okay. So I need to run 3D Mark. Do I need to have my USB installed for that? Or does he already have it? Oh, what a traditional doctor you are with a doctor wallpaper and everything. Look at those doctors doctoring it up. Being all doctory and stuff. Alright, so I need to install the USB drive. Alright, so 3D Mark. Mark takes a little bit of time. This is where having a new desk would be very handy. I'm actually just a hair under level 3. So, today should be the end of that, I think. Did I not accept this one? I didn't accept this one. Let's do that. Oh, those frames. Those frames, though. Oh, can't do that. Nothing else we're waiting for? Okay. We're just waiting on 3D Mark. Making sure I have all of these accepted at least. Okay. Hey, look, 3D Mark. There is indeed a number. Great. And all green. Good. This one needs RAM and a free cleaning, because I do not abide this nonsense. All better. Alright, so now we need to remove their old RAM. Exit remove. And then we shall install. Did I not buy more RAM? Or is it still on the way? I think it's still on the way. I could potentially put both of these in here. Totally mismatched speeds and everything. Does it work? Incompatible. No, it does not work. Alright then. So, I need to wait for the stuff to arrive. Oh, hey, we have a calendar here. Stuff to arrive. G-Skill RAM is going to show up in 2 days. That's great. So, we're pretty much on a wait and see right here. So, checking anything else. Done, done. Done, 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 done. Bongle is a new review site where your customers will leave you feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5 stars at the top of the screen. A better rating will mean more varied and lucrative jobs being available. You can download Bongle app to see what your customers are saying about you. Try to keep them happy. So I have hit level 3 now because of that last job I finished, which is great. I have unlocked the Ryzen quad cores and the A320s. Whole bunch more parts available, including Bongle. Next up is 2800 GPUs, etc. Quick screw tool. Oh, quick screw tool will be kind of neat. So we'll discard that. Have you checked Bongle? Hello from sunny Spain. I was just surfing on the beach. Not wave surfing, internet surfing. I noticed your Bongle rating is on the toilet. What are you doing over there? I've attached the login details. You better get installed and check it out. You need to get your star rating up or you'll be stuck with just cleaning and scanning jobs. Back to my sangria, Uncle Tom. Oh, you're a dick, Uncle Tom. Rubbing in that sangria. Alright, it's fine. So let's get Bongle installed. $300 for Bongle? What the fuck? You're fine. What else do we got? The Auto Connect tool is $1,000. I kind of still want it, but I think I need to have a little bit more of a buffer first. Yeah, it's fine for now. Buy now. Frickin' $300 piece of some of poop. Alright, I am also going to install 3D Mark so we can see our own PC, because at some point I think we're going to upgrade this thing. Don't know for sure, but might as well. Sure, we'll restart now that we've installed 2 things. I think our first upgrade is going to be a quieter fan. In fact, what do we have for quieter fans? There is no decibel rating on these fans. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Alright, fine. CPU coolers have decibels? No, they do not. That's also unfortunate. Why would they not have decibel ratings on their fans? Come on, guys. What are you doing to me? Alright, so utility bill is paid. We have an upgrade that's supposedly coming. Oh, this is the one, right? And then tomorrow we have one that needs to be completed, etc., etc. All right, I think $1,500 for new workbench. Got to build up to that. All right, let's check out Bongle quick and see what people are saying about me. Tim's Red Hot Repairs. So, what day is it today, by the way? Do we have a date? It is January 10th. Okay. So, January 10th, doctor's happy. A while ago, I'm assuming. very upset about thermal paste. So these are all Tim's reviews. Lovely guy, but doesn't seem to know what he's doing. PC worse than I sent it. Only wanted the inside dusting. Granted, it came back clean, but it doesn't turn on anymore. 0 stars. Worst repair job ever. Dodgy guy and a very dodgy decor. Would not recommend. Could have just thrown the PC out the window. Top of the line PC is now a very expensive paperweight. We'll be seeking legal redress. Great. This is not the PC repair shop you're looking for. Like the guy, really no business working on PCs. Terrible. CPU needs thermal paste. What are you playing at? And then, happy doctor. So, we just need to keep doing this and hope for the best, basically. And not forget thermal paste. Clearly, that is an important piece of information. Emails. Hidden objectives. Customer reviews are fickle things, and people are not always upfront about what they want. Keep an eye on what the customers say in their email, as they're often mentioned hidden objectives that you can complete for all extra rating stars. You only get to see hidden objectives that you've completed, so make sure you do a good job and try to get them all. So, cleaning PCs when they don't ask for it is important, I'm sure. Alright, so this one is a very clear example of do extra. He wants the dust cleaned out, but he also mentions that weird pop-ups, so we should run a scan. He also mentions white plastic cables. I don't know exactly what he's getting at, but we could look for cables and see what there is. Apparently I have some white plastic cables, so we could potentially install those. Sure. Alright, so let's start with this guy. This is his cleaning PC. R. Scott. No, we have a thing to do first. What was this one? This one is upgrading RAM. I can do that. That's tomorrow, so this one needs to get off the shelf. So, first and foremost, get this shit out of here. Got it. Alright. So, he also wants to boot to OS. This one also mentioned needing to run a virus scan. So we should install our USB drive and get that ready to go. Now, he also mentioned white cables. Now, how do we do white cables? Do we remove all of his cables and then replace them with the white cables? This is a learning experience. I think that's all of his cables. Alright, so let's install these. God damn it. I need to actually click the thingies. That does look rather nice. So I'm curious if this is a thing that we can do. I'm pretty sure it is, but still. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Good for you, sir. And get the virus scanner going. Nope, only 314. Still not beating Gary. Alright, so I'm going to assume that this is right. Let's check our Scott's email again here. Cleaning PC. Weird pop-ups, we should have solved that. Awesome white plastic cables. Great. Doesn't help me much, but I'm assuming I picked the right white plastic cables. Okay. Install plastic cables, remove viruses, extra stuff. Bongo review, 5 stars. Great. Now, granted, I didn't get extra pay for any of that, so there's interesting things to be said about that. Alright, so we can discard our Scott. Great. This one is still incoming because I don't have the RAM yet. Do I have the motherboard yet? I don't think I have the motherboard yet. Nope. RAM here, motherboard coming on Monday. Okay. Got it. So let's check our new emails. Do you work with computers? I've got the money. Can you make the upgrade? Could you upgrade the graphics card? It's not as quick as it used to be. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones, please. So upgrade the graphics card. That's great. We don't know what's in there yet, but we also need 2 stars to even be able to accept this. So never mind. Still wouldn't know what to upgrade it with, because I don't know what he's got currently. Doctor says, thank you for fixing my PC. Since you added the thermal paste, it's running nicely. I didn't realize the business is under new ownership. A good thing, too, I think. I've been impressed with your timely fixing of the issue, so I'm happy to give you another chance. I shall recommend you to anyone that needs work doing. Well, thanks, Dr. Waterman. Alright. Hello. I've been playing a great sailing simulation game, but while my computer will just run, will just about run it if I turn up the graphics and the frame rate drops. I use a program called Will It Run to see what I need, and it seems that while my PC is okay for the min spec, the recommended spec says I need a better GPU. Can you have a look for me? Sure. PC can play Sailway, the sailing simulator. So that requires me to use Will It Run, so I need to buy that software. Sure. Probably could buy the other software right now, but that's kind of expensive, so fuck that. Sure thing. Rich. New parts. Great. Let's see. 4 days. Okay, so my rig is running really slowly lately. I need 16 gigs of RAM in 4 days. Is 4 days a reasonable deadline? I hear 3D Mark is a great way to test stability. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Okay, so 3D Mark, even though it's not listed, run 3D Mark and run virus scan. Sure. We need to give him more RAM. Do we have 16 gigs of RAM yet? We do have 16s. So a single chip of 16 is 130, and a pair of 8s is 60, so it's kind of a wash either way. Go ahead and do 2 of those. In fact, let's get a couple more. Might be handy to have some on hand. I know, all those single ladies that are interested to meet you are just destroying computers. Alright, so we will go ahead and do that one. Oh, Blake, what a wordy fellow you are. I am Blake Patterberg, and I'm one of the core team over at Movie Maniacs, the world's number 53 website in the UK for movie news and reviews. With the upcoming release of the highly anticipated blockbuster in the Frondbuster Cinematic Universe, the FCU, I'm trying to refresh my memory on the previous films. Frondbuster 1, 2, 3, Frondmania, Frondbuster 4, Fondly Remembered, and the much maligned spin-off Archibald and the Spinning Cups, a Frondbuster story. I already own all the collector's edition on Blu-ray, but I'd like to rip them to my computer for more complete frame-by-frame analysis. Sadly, I don't currently have enough hard drive space to do so. Could you increase my storage capacity to suit? Another terabyte should do the trick. Blake Patterberg, Assistant Junior Moderator, Movie Maniacs, Action. Alright, so budget is $100 to... It says another terabyte should do the trick. It says upgrade to 1500, so I'm assuming they already have a 500 in there. We will do that. I need storage, and I do not have a terabyte. Most likely, yes. Don't you mean a Frondora? Aha! We do have terabytes, alright. Alright, tell you what, it said that he needs 1500. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one of each of these. And if he doesn't need the extra 500, I've got it for later, if someone needs it. So that's in transit. 16 gigs is in transit. Terabytes. So he needs a better GPU. I need to run Will It Run. So let's do install. Hopefully my shop saves through reboot. Because I'm gonna have to reboot. Because I need to find out what he needs for the Sail Away game. Sail Away, the sailing simulator. Alright, recommended spec. He needs a 1050 Ti. So this also tells me what my current PC is. My current PC, not spectacular, but we'll upgrade that in time. But he needs a 1050 Ti. So let's go ahead and do that. Shop cart still exists. Great. Graphics card. I need a 1050 Ti. We have quite a few 1050 Ti's available, actually. So let's go ahead and get him the cheapest one, because I'm a cheap ass right now. And we'll add all those for next day delivery. Does that cover everything? RAM's coming. Hard drive is coming. GPU for his thingy is coming. Now this one does say upgrade graphics card, but I can't get this one yet because of my rating, so soon, hopefully. Motherboard's on the way. This one I can discard. And RAM is on the way. Good. Tomorrow stuff is happening. A lot of stuff is happening tomorrow. Jesus. Alright, I got an achievement unlocked, the best of both worlds. What does that do? Achievements. Ah, pair an AMD CPU with an NVIDIA GPU. Cute. Alright, all of my stuff. Oh, balls. Alright. I have a few things on my plate that I need to take care of here. This one needs to be 3 days, end of day. I don't think I have any other time requirements, so let's just start. Alright, this is another one of those cases where the hard drive is on the other side. Great. Huzzah, Demos! Finally, you have land! Alright, so this is a 500 gigabyte. So he did not need another, 500 whatchamacallit. So we'll throw in the 1 terabyte. Oh, hey. All the cables that I'm installing are now the white plastics, because that's what I selected. That's fine. I don't think they care. Wait, why was I randomly attacked and robbed? Ah, okay. That thing that happened. So, I don't think this guy needed anything else. Let's check his email quick. Blake, where are you, Blake? Blake! Long wording. Long wording. No, he just needs the hard drive. So I just need to make sure this thing boots up. Yes, neckbeard Blade. You know, he might not be a neckbeard. He might just be really overly enthusiastic about really shitty movies. I'm not going to give him crap for that. Oh, I guess I have to actually install the screws first before I can do the next one. Okay, let's power this bad boy up, make sure it boots. Good, good. It boots. That's all I need. Bye. Good? Good. Alright, so this guy needs more RAM. What do you got in here for me? You currently have an 8 gig. He only needs to upgrade to 16 gigs. So that should be fine. And I should... What? I guess I'll take your current thing. Because he's got 8 gig 2133 megahertz. I happen to have 2133 megahertz, but they're not compatible. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this bad boy out and put in a pair of my own. It's fine. I am the cardboard desk master, indeed. Nothing else is needed in here, I don't think. So let's go ahead and throw that side panel back on. Get this thing booted up. Ooh, pretty. I am a nap connoisseur. It is true. Alright, what's up next? Upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM. Did Jonathan have anything to say? Ah, he doesn't want used parts in his PC. That's fine. Good thing I read that, though. Does he not have any RAM in here? Or did I already take the RAM out? I think I already took the RAM out of this guy. That's fine. Alright, he does not want used parts, so we'll go ahead and give him this one. Yeah, I actually did buy, like, 2 extra sticks on my last purchase. Specifically for that reason, because I knew I was going to need a lot of it. But I've already used most of it, so, you know, whatever. Alright, so, power? What do you have on your... So we've got Day of the Dead, Overwatch, WWF, a retrospective, end of year, Sub Sim X, View for Business, Resume, Far Cry 5. Oh, good for you. Good games. Alright, are we all green on these? Green, green, green. Good. So this one is Woodward. Actually, let me do some collecting and cleaning. Hang on. So collect. Great. The RAM upgrade went well, and they got rid of all the dust. I did indeed. This one, okay. So this is Blake. 5-star. No words needed. 5 stars, good enough. The Accurate D. Oh, I forgot to test this crap. I need to do that. The Accurate D. Alright, get that thing powered on, install the USB drive. Come on, install the USB drive. There we go. It is very impressive that he managed to write like a page-and-a-half essay telling me he needs a new hard drive, but he couldn't bother writing words for the review. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna give him crap. I'm gonna give him a little crap. No, we also need to install 3D Mark. Alright, so first off, fire scan, get that thing running smooth as butter. Ooh, 420, very close. Gary's still the winner, though. I think he had 485. And then get 3D Mark running. That's going to take a little bit of time. So, 1,500 for a new bench. I would like a new bench. Would be very nice. I would like it. Alright, what do you have left on these things? Motherboard plate. That's right. I should have a motherboard soon, shouldn't I? Motherboard is coming... Yeah, motherboard is coming on Monday, so I can't do that one yet. This one is... Sailway, so he needs the new GPU. Right. Utilities were 95, so it wasn't that bad. However, $500 in rent due in almost 2 weeks. That's a little concerning. Now, I'm going to sell, or rather get rid of, the broken parts. I can sell this broken and used GeForce GTX 970 for $8. Great. Let's do that one. Okay. So you have a score. Good for you, sir. We good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so that is this one. They put in new RAM for me and took time to benchmark it too. I am happy to oblige. Alright, this one is done. Now this one I can accept. Got the money, can you make the upgrade? Upgrade graphics card. He would like new parts. I can't really upgrade it until I know what he's got, so we'll accept it and wait for it to come and see what happens. This guy, Blake, I'm going to discard your nonsense. Discard that. So we do have some new ones. I will take a look at these in a little bit. I want to take care of this guy first. Alright, so I do not see any dust. I think the dust is pretty obvious on these ones. I don't think there's any light amount of dust. But we do need to remove this thingy. Oh, okay. Never mind. We need to remove another one of these because it is a too wide card. Great. We need to cable it. Do not need to cable it? What? Apparently not. Oh, I thought that card needed extra power, but apparently it does not. Okay, that's fine. We good? We good? Yeah, we're good. And did Rich want anything else done with his computer? Nope. So it works. He is clearly a sailing enthusiast. Should we scan his computer? I want to scan his computer, even though they didn't mention anything about it. I'm going to scan it anyway and see if that does anything else for us. Nothing. Good for you, sailing man. Good for you. Hang on a sec. Ah, I forgot to install that. I need to install that. Gosh darn it. Good thing I checked. Okay, and that one I can't do until tomorrow, or until Monday, either way. So just need to accept that. Good, good. Alright, discard. So this one I will accept. My computer takes about a half an hour to boot up some days. Maybe a virus scan will clear things up. I'd like it to be done by 3 days. The vents look a bit clogged as well. Here 3D Mark is a great way to test stability. So he wants all of the cleanup stuff done. We'll take it. That's in transit. Pleasant June. I have not been looking after my PC. Can you clean it up for me? The fans seem to be working harder than normal. Could you get that done by 3 days? Those plastic black cables look really nice. It's not as quick as it used to be. Okay. So, clean up, scan, etc. Black plastic cables. So I can swap out our cables for whatever. So accept that. Nicholas Sykes. Which is funny because I used to know a guy named Nicholas Sykes. And I always mispronounced his name on purpose to Six, and then I called him Nicky Six. And he hated that. Sir or madam, I need to upgrade my PC. My CPU needs an upgrade. I worry about those used parts. Have you heard of Intel? They're meant to be pretty good. Sure, I've heard of Intel. Alright, I do not know what their motherboard can accept, so we'll have to hold off on that. Timothy Reynolds. My friend says you work with computers. PC is super slow right now. Yawn. I need 16 gigs of memory installed. I need to have it by 11 days. I can do that. Nice and shiny new components. Have you heard of Team Group? They're meant to be pretty good. Sure. So he wants RAM from Team Group. Sure. Okay. We can do that. I guess we can do this one. Pair of these. Sure, let's do that. Alright, new bits. I don't really need to look at all the new bits. Okay. Well, seems good so far. Maybe order a couple more just in case. And he needs it for 11 days, so we don't need to fast ship this at all. So we'll go ahead and drop that down to 10 bucks. And then I think we are good for tomorrow. Everything. Let's go to bed. Go to work. Now we do have the option of skipping the day, but I got shit to do. So motherboard is in, so we can finally do that motherboard. But we do have stuff that needs to get done first. So this guy's PC needs to get a little bit of a touch-up. You good? Yeah, you're good. Okay, so D. Melville. I don't remember what your thing he said. Half an hour boot, virus scan, 3D Mark, vents clogged. Okay, can do. So we'll go ahead and put the USB in, close up the case, because you're good now. I do happen to like the purple fans on the front. It's very nice. one and 3D Mark run as well. Okay, so I still can't afford the new workbench. Probably will not be able to afford that until after rent is paid. Ooh, we have a new winner. 527. D. Melville. Lovely 10 frames per second. Delicious. Love it. Alright, well, we let that run. Damn you, single ladies! Alright, well, we wait here. So, Blake Patterberg is back. Hey, as you're no doubt aware, it's nearly the 15th anniversary of the beloved cult classic Babes of Planet Bathamore. You would think the powers that be would have used the opportunity to release a 4K remaster, but no. They haven't even reissued the old DVD, which now commands a high price at auction online. It's like they don't want money. Not that the old DVD isn't good, by the way. The film transfer is super noisy compared to the much superior Laserdisc home release, and they completely ruined the iconic underwater dance number with stupid-looking CGI fish. I wanted to host a viewing for my friends, but my own Laserdisc was sadly destroyed when a pile of imported Japanese horror film steelbooks fell on it, so I was forced to use less legal means to get a copy in time for the day itself. Now, I'm no stranger to venturing into the darker side of the internet if necessary, and it's perfectly safe if you know what you're doing. After all, just like Captain Cartwright said in the film, we explore Planet Bathamore not because we are merely curious, but because we must see what lies beyond. And what a great character, am I right? I'll never understand how he didn't clinch the top spot in Movie Manic's top 100 proselytizing protagonist list. Anyway, my computer has viruses now. Could you run a scanner or something and remove it? Thanks. Blake Patterberg, assistant junior moderator, Movie Manics action. Wow. Wow. Alright, Blake, we'll do it. Real cheese at mintymail.cool. What is wrong with my gaming rig? How you doing? My gaming rig isn't booting anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? It seems to power on okay. The fans go round, but it doesn't get any further than the BIOS screen. Can you have a look to fix whatever's wrong with it? Peace out. Diagnose and fix. Sure, I'll figure it out. This mission requires you to figure out what's wrong with the PC before beginning to order parts. Sure, I can do that. Leonard Doyle, angrymayobutlers.tv. That is a concerning address. Angry Mayo Butlers. Return of the Blake. The Blakening. Hello, I've got the money. Can you make the upgrade? I need you to upgrade the CPU. Can you put in 16 gigs of memory? I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones, please. I read that Team Group parts are really good. Okay, well, it's good that I ordered extra Team Group specifically. So we've got that coming. I do not have 3 stars, however, so sure. We'll wait on that. Alright, so we have 3D Mark is did. All of the dids done. Okay. 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 So, tell you what, we need to figure out what Nick Sykes' CPU is. But also, I need to clean out some of this crap. So, maybe we do some of these first. Oh, dear sweet Jesus. It's horrible. Clearly they live in very unwholesome places that are not safe to breathe. Okay, Pleasant June. Pleasant June. What do you have for me, Pleasant June? She wants plastic black cables. And probably a scan. So let's install cables. Sleeve plastic plain black. That seems like a good plan. So we'll decable her whole mess. And we'll also install the software. Nope. Cables. Nope. Cables. Come on, cables. Cables? Cables. Cables, alright. Ooh, I forgot to remove these cables. There we go. Missed. Okay, now we can plug in the rest of the crap. We good? Alright, let's go ahead and put our case thingy back on. Get it booted. Cats! Dead Stick. Bush Flight Simulator. Alright. I'm not gonna judge. I play all sorts of weird simulator games. Can't say anything. Ah, only 171. You're fine. Okay, so these are all green. Good. Let's go ahead and clean up some of my emails. My PC is so clean and I couldn't be happier. I am glad that you are glad, June. And then D. Melville. They cleaned up my system of malware and using it is a massive pleasure now. Aw, I'm glad you're happy too. Okay, so I have been holding off on this one for a little while, so I probably should do this one. I have the motherboard now, right? Yes, I have the motherboard now. So, motherboard. That one. Okay, so we need to take out all of this jazz, which means we need to remember what we have in this PC. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What happens when I don't remember what's supposed to go in the PC? No, the email's here. It just doesn't tell me what else is in the PC. I need to replace the motherboard. And replacing the motherboard means I need to take off everything else. And once I take off everything else, it goes into my basic collection of crud. Which means I need to remember what to put back into this PC. Alright, we'll start by unplugging all of the nonsense. Alright, so, the Sean GeForce GTX 970. That I can probably remember. GTX 970. You know what? Oh, I need notepad. Alright, so the Sean, and then we've got 2 more Tony, 2 gigs. Okay. That's fine. Alright, and then the CryoRig M9i. And then we've got a Celeron G3900. Okay, motherboard. I don't know why I need to remove these. Because they're going to be the same for the new motherboard. But whatever. Install motherboard. That's broken. That's not. Okay. So now we need to install the CPU. Haha! That's a nice touch. They give you stickers, so you can see what's on them. Okay, that's actually much handier. Alright, I also need to do the paste. This cooler. That is a very handy feature to put those stickers on there. I love it. Alright, we good? Just need to cable it all? Alright, for cables, we're going to give them the white ones. Because they match his case. Come on. Come on. Alright, is that everything? Yeah. Oh, haha. I need to install those graphics cards so we can have that back. I'm like, why can't I install the HDMI cable? Why does that not work? Oh, that's why. Okay, Woodward, do you have anything else to say about your computer before I do it? Nope, just needs to boot. Okay. So I don't think I need to do antivirus. I don't think so. It boots. It's not implodey. Alright. Good, good. Ding. Hooray. Okay. I have leveled up to level 4. I have stuff. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Raijin Tech Thetis? Sure. Sure. Alright. So, let's see. So we have some in transit. I can't get this one yet. So let's rip open Nick 6 computer and see what the CPU needs. Alright, so currently he's got an i3 6100. Also, what motherboard is this? This is the Martoni H170M Tech Plus. Okay. So the socket is LGA 1151 Skylake. CPU. So we have a bunch of Skylakes available. That's great. How much is he willing to pay for his CPU? $250? So we can get him all the way up to the 6700K. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go all out for him. Does he have enough CPU for, or PSU for that? I can absolutely build your PC if you are willing to send an in-game email and then ship your PC in the appropriate cardboard box. Absolutely. Alright, we'll go ahead and add that to cart. Does he have a time limit? No, he doesn't, which means we're doing this slow boat. Alright, Nick, your PC can go in the pile. This guy needs an upgrade to graphics card, and I think this is one where I didn't know what to do, because I didn't know what he had currently. What do you have currently? You have an R9 370. Oh, I'm terrible at Radeon model numbers. Terrible at model numbers. R9 370. Let's take a look at the shop quick. Aha! I had hit mute and forgot to unmute. Hi, Demos. Sure. Sure. Alright, what does this guy want? This guy just wants RAM. We can do that. No, Demos, it's all those single ladies that are in your area ready to meet you that are getting your computer loaded up with viruses. Alright, so he's got 8 gigs of 2400. Can I just get him more RAM? Nothing is compatible with what he has currently. Got it. I could potentially throw both of these in there, but they're probably not the same clock speeds exactly. Maybe? Let's see if it lets me put those both in there. They're different models, but they should be okay. It should, but generally speaking, you want to have as identical RAM as you possibly can. Because this one doesn't even let me put in the same size and speed with a different brand. Alright, so we're going to want to remove this then. What do I have other than that? I thought I had more RAM coming. I might have ordered more RAM. Did I order more RAM? I do have more RAM coming on the 19th. So this guy can just sit and wait. You can just sit and wait your damn turn. Alright, what do we got? So we got this one. New graphics card is en route. This one, new CPU, is en route. RAM, en route. Computer itself is coming. Computer itself is coming and cannot accept this one yet because I'm not good enough. So, sleepy time. Ah, emails. Okay. So we'll take care of these emails in a little bit. Let's take care of the ones we've got. So we've got Doyle that I can't do, Nick that I can't do, and Timothy that I can't do. So we've got 2 coming. This one just needs to boot to OS and remove viruses. So, sure. Oh, that's right. This is Blake's computer. He has caused himself a bit of a mess. In fact, I don't need to remove this shit at all. Because he just needs his computer cleaned up a little bit. That we can do, sir. So Blake has given me a very lengthy worded message that basically says scan my computer for viruses. So I can do that. $273. All right. You're good. All right. That's all I needed. And this is real cheese. What did real cheese want? Ah, this one does not boot. And we need to diagnose it. So that's actually going to take a little bit more effort because I don't know what's wrong yet, so I can't replace parts yet. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and collect on Blake. So, try turning on the power and see what happens. Often the BIOS will give you a clue as to what's wrong. If nothing happens, then it could be a broken PSU. If that doesn't help, work your way through the components until you find the broken ones. So, let's do that. Let's plug that shit in and see what happens. Error! No CPU found. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. So let's power that shit off and start removing stuff and see. Alright, so we've got a Ryzen, and it's apparently broken as shit. So if I go into the CPU, it is broken to hell. So we need a new Ryzen, and it needs to be AM4, preferably somewhere around the same as this guy. So it is a Ryzen 5 quad-core 1500X. So 190 bucks. Sure, let's do that. Does he need it anytime soon? He does not need it anytime soon. So we're going to order that slow boat. Before I order that slow boat, though, I forgot last time I ordered, one item at a time and paid for shipping for each one of them. So we're going to check our email and see what needs to be done. Alright, so they want white plastic cables, and they want G.Skill RAM. I don't have G.Skill RAM at the moment, so let's get some. Sure. Do they have specific speed requirement? No, they do not. So we'll go ahead and give you the cheapest one. Wait, I have a G.Skill 8 gig. Is that owned by anyone currently? It is not owned by anyone currently, so we're good to go. So this one's ready to go, we'll accept that. 9 days upgrade CPU. Things aren't working fast enough. I need you to upgrade the CPU. I need this pretty soon, 9 days at the latest. My brother has an Intel on his PC, he says they're the best. The vents look a bit clogged, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I don't know what Intel he has currently. So I don't know what to upgrade to, so I have to wait for that to come in. My computer's so slow, I want 16 gigs installed. Can you get it done before tomorrow? Sure. So you want 16 gigs of RAM installed and needs it by tomorrow. So, do I have RAM coming by tomorrow, or do I have to order some? Do not have RAM coming tomorrow. Do I have any available that I can give him? Not anything compatible. Okay. So let's do... That'll do. So I grabbed 2 of the cheaper one and 1 more of this one because I have 1 of each of these in my inventory. So we'll have at least enough for the dude who needs the extra one and enough for a 16 gig install. That'll be fine. By tomorrow? Sure. And then I now have 3 stars, so I can take this one. Sure. Alright, so I have a whole bunch of parts. And I can't do anything with any of these computers yet. Awesome. So tomorrow I've got 3 computers showing up. Four computers showing up. Do I even have enough space? I have enough space. Okay, good. Alright. I think that's it. I don't think I can do anything else until later. Alright, let's go to bed. So many computers, so much shit to do. Okay. So we've got parts. We've got the Ryzen, so I can install that because that's the computer that's currently on the bench. So I'll go ahead and get that installed. It actually did not tell me which cooler was his. I'm assuming it's this one, because I didn't have any others, but it didn't actually have a sticker on it. Huh. Alright. Actually, let me go ahead and sell this one because it's broken. And did Real Cheese want anything special, cable-wise? No. Okay. I don't remember removing these case fans, but they don't go anywhere? Okay, it's fine. Kind of weird. I don't know why I have case fans from him, because I didn't remove case fans. I only removed the side panel and the CPU fan. And then when I attempt to install these, it doesn't let me. Curious. Ah. Okay. I guess I'm installing these. Missing cables. Well, that's a problem. There. Now we can hopefully start this thing up. Hooray! It boots! Good enough. It was indeed a plane, Demos. It was a plane. Alright, real cheese, collect. Ding. Okay, so we got some RAM today, so we can do RAM. This guy wants to upgrade to CPU. This one. Timothy Reynolds. So he needs RAM. Install. Memories. You know, I'm going to go ahead and sell these because 2 and 4 gigs are probably not ever going to get needed. Nah, fuck it, we'll keep them. Alright, he wants these. Good. Anything else? Nothing else? Okay. His computer boots. That's all we need to worry about. However, Timothy Reynolds, super slow, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he wanted team group. Did I give him G-Skill? Fuck, I don't remember if I gave him G-Skill or not. I gave him the G-Skills. God damn it. Do I have team groups, or did I not remember to keep those for him? Nope. Oh well, he's getting G-Skills. That's going to be less ratings on my ratings and stuff. Sorry, buddy. Oh, it makes me reboot. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. That's a little bit obnoxious because I know damn well that I can boot that PC safely without worrying about having to test it. But I guess I'll test it, make sure it works. Yep. Boots. Shove it. They put in new RAM for me. It's all new parts. Top job. Only 4-star rating because they didn't give him the brand that he wanted. Sigh. Alright, fine. Alright, so this guy wants 8 gigs of RAM total. So we can go to this. This guy does want the G-Skills. Alright, what do you have in here currently? Ah, more Tony value. Okay, so you just need 8 gig, so we can install that no problem. Perfect. Did Sick Pal need anything else? Sick Pal. Ah, he wants the white plastic cables. I think we can manage that. We'll just need to recable his entire mess, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay. So these are already white plastic cables. That's fine. Sleeve. We'll go sleeve for this guy. Son of a... Why are those not white plastic cables? Why are those not white plastic cables? Install white plastic cables. No. Interesting. Okay. Fine. Be that way. I can't do anything about this. Alright. Sorry about your white plastic cables. Couldn't do it for you. Oh. Apparently, I pimped the rig with white plastic cables, even though it wasn't. I'll accept it. Thanks. Okay. So we have some CPUs coming tomorrow. Or a CPU coming tomorrow. I don't remember which computer that was, but we'll figure it out. I got some Team Group RAM coming, so that was the one I should have waited for. But oh well. I also have new GPU coming. So this one should be tomorrow. Okay, so this is one that we just got recently. And, oh lord, he doesn't need a cleaning. This is the one I need to upgrade, but I don't know what he has yet. So, let's get this thing all cleaned up first. Good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so. Okay, so that was an i5 something something. That was an i5 6600. So it needs to be better than that. Hi, kitty. Hello, kitty. Okay, so all these are the same sockets, so that's fine. So what is your budget? 240. I mean, 240 puts you at here. And i5 6600, so yeah, that one. Okay. That's fair enough. So we'll go ahead and order that. Oh, Blake Patterberg, you're back again. Hey there, bit of a crisis here. I'm supposed to be helping out an article for Movie Maniacs, a series of retrospective on the Sonic Monk trilogy. This series is massive in some indie film circles in Denmark, so you can understand why I will make the utmost care to get this right. Last thing I need is another mob of angry film fanatics flaming me on the message boards for leaving snarky comments on every article. As usual, I ripped my Blu-rays to my computer so I can do more detailed analysis of the frame image, but then the hard drive they were on made this loud clunk sort of sound, and I can't access any of the files. Can you do something? I need to get this article written, or all the Sonic Monk fans and there are nearly 20 of them, are going to be very disappointed. Blake Patterberg, assistant moderator, blah, blah, blah. By the way, if you can get a hold of a copy of Sonic Monk Trilogy, I do recommend giving it a watch. Just make sure you watch it in the original Danish with English subtitles, and try not to overanalyze the giant spider subplot. Oh, and you can skip the second half of the third film because it's not technically canon. Oh, Blake. You are a special kind of someone, aren't you? Alright, so replace hard drive. Don't know which of those is dead, because I do have 2 hard drives installed in his computer currently. But it's $100, so we can kind of guess at which one that is. Meow. Alright, so maybe I can't guess at which one it is. Alright, we'll add one of those to the cart. Alright, Blake. This requires 4 stars. Can't do it. PC can play Minecraft. Minimum spec. Alright. So they also want a Seagate hard drive? Okay. Well, we're probably going to have to scan this one to figure out what it has currently before we can get it up to minimum spec. Discard all of these parts. I'll go ahead and accept this one. Okay. So this one needs upgrade end of day today. This was in the upgrade CPU that we have to wait on because it's in transit. This one. Just blow out all of the demons that are in here. Come on. There we go. Much better. Okay, so upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. What do you got in there currently, buddy? Sure. Did R. McQueen need a specific brand? Nope. Okay. Alright, so let's see. We'll give this guy this one. It is technically used, but it should be fine. Should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully no implosions or anything. There's your plane again, Demos. He also wanted 3D Mark, so I need to install the USB. I'm going to take your word on that one, Demos. Ooh, ouch. 5 FPS. I'm going to walk away from that one. Did I ever get a new GPU ordered for this guy? Yeah, that one's coming on the 22nd. Okay. Ah, 3D Mark takes forever. I really want another table so I can work on multiple computers at once. But I have rent due in about a week, and I want to make sure I have enough money for that. Actually, let me take a look at Bongle. All's good. I would love to be able to order new parts, but I kind of want to bundle a few. And Blake, I'm sorry, but your thing is not urgent. So you get to wait. I might even wait for his to come in and see what computer or what hard drives are broken. Oh, that is a terrible 3D Mark score, but it functions. And that's all that matters. Alright, Leonard Doyle. I have 3 upgrade CPUs available, and I don't think I have that many CPUs coming. I have an i7 coming. I have an i7 coming tomorrow. An i7 coming next week. Alright, I think I have a couple that I can complete. So let's do that. So this one can be collected, because this was the urgent by today. Ding. Discard. Okay. Ah, so this one's going to be tricky, because this one wants a 3D Mark score of 4019. So it says it's urgent, but there's no date listed. He wants plastic cables, etc. I can't get it yet, because I still have to get better rating, but soon enough, I should be able to take this one. And, yeah. I will have to start paying more attention to what scores are getting from which hardware, because that's going to be something I'll have to pay attention to. Can I do any of these right now? Graphics card. I did get a delivery of the AMD Ryzen 5. I think I already installed that one. Yeah, I already installed that one. This can be sold because it's broken. Okay, we're good. Tomorrow is a CPU for someone. Don't remember which. Monday or Friday is just a bunch of RAM. which will all be extras because I've already installed the one that I did wrong. We got GPU on Monday. This is Monday's GPU. I have 3 CPUs needed, and I do not know which one's which. So let's take up David Wild first. So this was... I do believe this was an Intel. Really? Yeah, this is an Intel, because the socket's familiar. This one I haven't touched yet, so I need to figure out what this one is. Put that over here for now. Nick Sykes is also an Intel. So I've got 2 Intels coming, and that's these 2 right here. And this is the graphics card. Okay, so this one I still need to figure out what it is. Let's crack this one open. Alright, so this is a Ryzen 3 1300X. And he also needs 16 gigs of RAM, so we'll rip that out. Actually, that's a Sheen. Do I have enough for... I do. Well, that's convenient. Alright. So... Who is this one again? This is Leonard Doyle. Leonard Doyle. Oh, he wants new parts, though. And he also wants the team group. So we're going to rip out his RAM. Because he doesn't want the current RAM. So his RAM is coming on Friday. And he needs a Ryzen. It does not say what Ryzen he wants. But I'm assuming we can figure that out. So the only Ryzens that we have currently are the 3 1300X, which he already has. This one, which is worse. And then these 2. So I'm assuming he just wants the top. The 5 1500X, so we'll go ahead and order that one. And that'll be fine. Sure, let's do that. Alright, your computer can go into the pile of unknowns. What do we have? We have an Intel Pentium G4400. Great. And we have 2 gigs of RAM. So at some point, we're going to need to boot our own damn computer up a little bit better. At some point. Eventually, maybe. Maybe eventually. Alright, I think that covers all of today. So, time to sleep until tomorrow when new parts show up. Oh, dear God. Alright, so we have new CPU today. We have the hard drive for What's His Nuts today, Blake. And then we also have the Ryzen. Perfect. I may or may not have just ordered an extra Ryzen. I believe I did. Because I'm pretty sure Leonard Doyle was the Ryzen. Forgot to grab my parts. Helpful to actually grab parts when parts are needed. Alright, so we've got the Ryzen 5. We'll go ahead and put that in. And crank down the little arm doohickey. Perfect. And give him some paste. Okay, so he's good for now for CPU. He still needs his RAM coming up soonish. We did get one of the intels today. So one of the intels, I'm going to go ahead and do whichever one is the must complete urgent. And that would be David. So I'll grab David's. Okay, David, did you need anything else? No. So it just needs to boot. Everything's powered up. Go ahead and boot. Throw his case his case cover back on. Good, good. All's pretty and happy, ready to go. He's got Gangnam Style as a desktop. Okay, now we can collect. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Perfect. I forgot to discard that one. Okay. So, RAM is coming tomorrow. That'll take care of one of them. Hard drive, Ryzen, Intel. Okay, we got all those done. And then we've got Blake Patterson with his hard drive replacement needed. Actually, his hard drives are in the back. Alright, which one's broken? Looks like his 500 was broken, so his terabyte is fine. Which is good. It's interesting that it doesn't mark which ones are his for this one. Interesting. Yeah, because it doesn't tell me which one's his. I don't think it matters, but still. Alright, so let's get this thing booted up, and we can install his side panel again. Whoops. I need to actually install my USB drive so I can install the OS. Okay. Hooray! It boots. Alright. D. Keating. I don't remember what this guy is. That's right. We need to figure out what his current specs are. Okay. I got an achievement unlocked for trying to go to the monitor without actually plugging anything in. Okay, so let's do the flash drive first and get all the cables in. Get this thing booted up and see what it's got currently. Now I also need oh, my current PC can't even run Minecraft. That's sad. Okay, so we have info on the minimum specs. I'm pretty sure this person only wanted minimums. Right, we can collect this one. Ow! That was loud. Which one is the Minecrafter? This one's the Minecrafter, okay. So D. Keating is the Minecrafter. And he wants a Seagate something. Hey, Custom Monkey, welcome. He wants a Seagate something. So he wants a Seagate hard drive, but I'm pretty sure his current PC can run it. He needs 1 gigabyte of storage. I mean, it's not like I need to upgrade his hard drive for anything. What does he have currently? So he currently has the Martoni or the Mortoni Easy Store 320. So yeah, sure I can install a Seagate in there if you need it, but you don't need it. He's got a screenshot and he's got a dab. Got ya. Alright, now there was also another piece of software that I could get. System info. Alright. So, we've got a Pentium G44. Okay, so that's actually going to tell me a lot of info because that's what my current PC has and it's not enough. So if we go back to will it run, I've got the same CPU for this thing. Intel Core i3, yeah. So i3 is the minimum. So we need an i3 6100. I don't know for sure if that's that same socket though. It does claim to be the same socket. They're all LGA 1151 Skylakes. So I should be able to get the i3 and hot swap that out without a problem. So let's install Will It Run, because that's actually going to run and compare it against the current PC. And while that's installing, did he need anything else? He needed recabling to plastic light gray. Could do that. He wants a Seagate something, so I could swap out his hard drive for a Seagate. Do I have any Seagates on hand? I do have a Seagate. It's a rather expensive Seagate, but I do have it. Maybe I'll be nice and swap him out for a terabyte. He needs all of the hard drive space for Minecraft anyway, so, you know. Alright, Minecraft. So yeah, the Pentium is the only thing he needs. But he did ask for a Seagate, so I could give him a Seagate hard drive. I could even give him the recommended. So what's the price between the recommended and the minimum? So i3 is 61 or i5 is 64. So we've got i3 61 is 105. And the 64 is 155. So it's a $55 difference to get him the minimum or the recommended specs. I could be nice and give him the recommended specs. You know what? Screw it. We'll give this guy the recommended specs. And then he also wants a Seagate of some kind or another. I'm being nice. Now, he does not need my 1 terabyte though, so he can have a 500. And we'll go ahead and get those eventually, because he does not have a time requirement. Good. Now this guy can just go sit and spin for a little bit. Okay. I already have a used i5 that I could give him. Can I cancel that order? Actually, can I? No, I can't cancel that order. Okay, fine. So he does not mention anything about caring about used parts. So tell you what, we're going to go ahead and upgrade him with our existing parts. I'm going to rip out his hard drive. He doesn't need that anyway. And we'll go ahead and install the Seagate 1 terabyte that I've got. It's not memory, it's storage. And he also wants the light gray cables. Good. And we can get his side panel on the back. Remove all of his existing cables, because I don't know if they're light gray or white, because that's very, very similar. Alright, now we also need to remove that, and that, and that. Now we need to give him this i5 here. Yeah, we'll keep him with the same cooler that he had on. That's fine. Okay, so he should have everything that he needs. He should be good. Right. OS. Forgot about that. Would be handy to boot to an OS. I wonder if it remembers if an OS is on a hard drive or not. Because I just removed his hard drive. And it's currently sitting in my inventory. So maybe? Actually, I don't need to install this, do I? Yeah, because it already recognizes. Okay. We're good. Alright, we'll collect that. Ding. Minecraft minimum spec now runs well and even used awesome Seagate parts. Yes, I did. That was not required to get you where you need to be, but that's fine. Okay. So still waiting on parts for these. This is tomorrow. Can't accept that yet. Okay, so this is Bruce Van Cleef. Good day, I am Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author, and I have recently found myself in need of your services. Personally, I cannot stand modern technology and prefer to work on my trusty 1957 Quiet Typer. Unfortunately, my editor is insisting that I transfer the latest draft of my current novel, the next great novel of this century, into a digital copy for his convenience. Convenience. How I detest that word. Is there anything more sickening than taking the raw, hard-won outpourings of a writer, his very heart and soul rendered in ink upon a page, and converting it into a digital document, reducing it to nothing more than bits and bytes to be shuffled between computers like so many spreadsheets? Anyway, my current computer is an outdated Hulk I purchased several years ago, and seems it's not able to run the latest professional writing software, Scrivener, with quite enough vim. I kindly upgrade the machine that I can continue my work. The future of literature depends upon it. Best regards, Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author. Alright. Alright, so he needs an i7 60... Well, good, I have a new one shipping in the mail right now. And 8 gigs RAM or better. Sure, Bruce, I'll take your thing. Sick Pencil, are you able to upgrade my computer? Gotta hit 5863 in benchmarks. You gotta get it done by 8 days. I read that Intel parts are really good. Do you like cable modding? I saw some great plastic white ones, blah, 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 blah. Hella 3D Mark score. Okay. I'll take your PC. I need to look at it to see what I need to upgrade. Probably all of it. Hungry William, do you work with computers looking to upgrade some parts? Graphics card needs an upgrade. 8 gigs installed. Heard you guys put used parts. Don't do that. Can you make this #1 priority, please? Sure. And Inner Rainbow. Can you help me out with something? My PC is super sluggish. It has to get 2071 input benchmarks. I worry about used parts. Okay, so a lot of these people don't want used parts. But some of them don't care. So that's fine. So, sure. I'll do that. Alright, so they want, at least one of them wants the top tier Intel. So let's go ahead and get that. And I can only guess they're also going to want this. You know what? I'm not even going to guess at that yet. Let's remove that. One of them is going to want the top graphics card. Let's go with, what TIs do we have? That doesn't help much. That didn't narrow it down at all. What filters do we have? We have high core frequency. Lots of wattage. That one. Nah. Do you have any 8 gigs of VRAM? We have the RX 470. I honestly don't know how good that is. Okay, kill filter, sort by price, descending. Top price right now is the GTX 980 Ti. Okay. Who's the one that wants the stupid high one? Your budget is 165? Really? Your computer must be pretty top end if that's your budget. You only need one small part. So in that case then, I'm not going to buy this stupid expensive i7 yet. And I'm going to wait to see what he's got. I'm going to wait to see what all these people have. And I think that's it. Now I could potentially upgrade my own damn PC. I don't think I need it at the moment, but it could. Because I only have the G4400. I think I do have a better CPU in here. I do have this i3 6100. I could upgrade myself ever so slightly. Not that that's going to do me all that much good. But fuck it. Let's do it. That's also a really loud fan. That one. That one. Let's go with the better cooling as well. Let's do it. Because I need to treat myself. Okay, let's grab it. Let's put it back down. And, on. There we go. There. Now I can do emails slightly faster. That's all that matters. Alright, now we can sell up all these crap Pentiums. Because no one will ever want a Pentium, I can guarantee it. Keep the cooler in case. In fact, I'm probably going to get rid of the 2 gig because that's also not going to be very useful. I know, right? Slightly faster emails. It's amazing. Okay. I think I'm good to end the day. Bunch of RAM coming tomorrow that will help me complete at least one more job. Oh, sweet Jesus. So many emails. Alright, so that is 32 gigs of RAM that just showed up. Great. Don't remember which one of you wanted RAM. You want RAM. Leonard Doyle. Alright, Demos, have yourself a good night. Kitty says goodbye. Come here. Kitty. Kitty says goodbye. Kitty. Okay. So let's do cables. That's pretty. Now let's check just a quick sec to see if he needed anything else. Leonard Doyle. Leonard Doyle. New parts, blah, 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 blah. Team group parts, blah, 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 blah. Okay, all done. I did ignore the budget, not gonna lie. Totally didn't pay attention to the budget. But, fuck you, you got what you needed. I did indeed not pay attention to the budget because I kind of got lost and confused with all the various jobs I had running. I need to pay more attention to that. Okay. So, Nick 6 computers coming soonish. Here. I don't remember where. It's coming in there somewhere. You are getting your graphics card on Monday. Yours is coming on Tuesday. Okay, so you wanted an upgraded graphics card, but also I don't know what you needed because I don't know what you have currently. So let's do that. Ooh, he has a blue fan on his cooler. Alright, he wants an upgrade of RAM, and he's got a GTX 1050 Ti. Now, it does say upgrade graphics card, it does not say how high. So, yeah. Do I have anything higher than a 1050 available currently? I don't think I have anything available higher than a 1050 currently. Well then. Well then. It is a 4 gig. Do I have a 1050 Ti available that is higher than a 4 gig? I don't think they came in higher than 4 gigs. 2424. There's a 6, but that's 980. Okay. Looks like we have to wait a little bit because I don't actually have those parts available. Awesome. So let's throw your case back on for now. You can go into the pile. Alright, Bruce Van Cleef. What did you need again? You need... Your i5 is coming on Tuesday. That's fine. I'm not entirely sure I can hit this score. But let's take a look. So that's Sick Pencil. Sick Pencil. What do you have in here currently, buddy? Oh, what an interesting case. I like it. Makes it a little bit difficult to work on when all the important stuff is on the back here, and I can't turn it around all that much. There we are. Oh! You've got a pair of RX 470s. Okay. That's kind of neat. Good for you. You've got an i3. So what is our current score on this thing? Probably need to plug it all in and find out. course you don't have 3D Mark on here already, and yet you want a 3D Mark score. Make me do it myself. Let's not restart quite yet, because I also have software I can get. Kinda want to get part ranking, but then I can actually start having an idea of what better upgrades are, because I don't always know. And kind of want system info as well. But no, we'll go with that just for now. That's expensive, but we'll do it. Come on, finish installing. Now, we do have rent next week, but I think it's safe to buy another workbench. I think it's safe to buy another workbench. Done. Alright, so let's get 3D Mark running on this thing. Then we'll figure out what we do for the next thing. So this one only needs a 2071. Also, I need another USB drive. That's really expensive. Let me rip out this USB drive. Okay, so this is Inner Rainbow. Let's get you plugged in and see where all your stuff is, because you have a much lower requirement. See, you're doing this just fine. You're running 40 FPS on this whole thing. Alright, get these things installed. Oh, hey. Gives me the actual time. I never even noticed that. Alright. You are at 5289. 5289, and your CPU is on the low end. So that's a good thing, because that gives me something to work with. Now, this guy, he wants 5863. So if we upgrade his CPU, we should be good. So we've got part rankings, CPU processors. Okay, so we've currently got, now I guess these 3D Mark scores don't quite match up with the part ranking scores, but that's fine. So currently this thing has an i3 something. Yeah, i3 6300. i3 6300 is on the pretty low ball side of things. So we could definitely upgrade that to i5, i7, something like that. And he should be good. What's his budget? 165. That's where I was wondering about that. He only needs one part upgraded. So let's go to the shop. CPU. i5 perhaps. Oops. Yep. So 165 is his budget, so we can go with this one. No problem. Alright, so we know what his shit needs right now. It's just a matter of throwing it in the pile until later. You need to give me a 3D Mark score. It's going to be garbage because it's only aiming at 2,000, but whatever. So you will have a part ordered, and you have 7 days, so you don't necessarily care about getting that done immediately. Good. Good, good. Feel really bad about sitting on Doyle and Nick's computers for so long, but their stuff's just coming eventually. Actually, Monday lets me repair one of them. CPU and graphics card. So Monday is Doyle, and Wednesday is the CPU. Now this CPU, the i5, I believe that was going to this guy, Bruce Van Cleef. So he's getting his i5 tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now this guy, he's good. This guy wants an upgrade of a graphics card, but I don't think I have access to a better graphics card. If we look... graphics cards... sort by price... his budget's $250. So if we scroll down to 250s... GTX 970s or R3 380s. Now, I am personally terrible at comparing the Radeons to the GeForces, but he currently has the 1050 Ti. Now, if I recall, the 1050 Ti's are still lower par than the 980s. But I don't remember for sure. I have a computer that's running that shit. Hang on. Probably should do an install. I have a thing to tell me these things. I also don't need will it run on here. Keep that desktop clean. It's important. Okay, so yes, the 980 Ti is much better than the 1050 Ti, which is way down here. So that gives me a little bit of range to work with. I could also go with the 970. 970 would be alright. I think 970 was in his price range. Okay, so if we go into graphics cards, let's do sort by price. So if we get around his price range, 970. I mean, he doesn't really give us a good enough budget for that. But or I could go with the Radeons. And the 380 is still quite a bit above his 1080 Ti. And that's well under his budget. So this might be a good one to go for. Let's go for that one. He also doesn't want used parts. That's fine. 8 gigs of RAM. I should have plenty of that. I should have plenty of RAM. Yeah, I've got plenty of RAM. Not even used RAM. I've got plenty. Alright. So this guy's parts are good, ready to go. Ah, Blake Patterberg is back. Hey, thanks for the help with that hard drive. My Sonic Monk article went down a treat. Would you believe I'm still struggling to find a replacement copy of Babes on Planet Bathmore? The best I've come across so far was a bootleg DVD of the theoretical cut, but the color reproduction on the Naked Buffet scene was just awful, and the screen went wobbly during Captain Cartwright's rousing speech to the downtrodden upper classes. I've been checking online auctions every day for months, but I can't find a genuine, unsullied Laserdisc version. What if this landmark film is lost forever? But if I were to start my own Cult Classics archive, I need to give this some thought. Well, that was just a follow-up, so I don't need any more information from him. Your rig needs fixing. Something's definitely broken. When I try to turn the computer on, it starts loading the OS and then crashes. I have the worst luck. Benchmarking your changes is really important, don't you think? Is it okay it's so dusty? So we need to replace him, and we need to benchmark him afterwards, so we'll accept that. I don't know for sure if I have enough room for all these. Kind of running out of space. Alright, what's your benchmark? 1710. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Yes, hello. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty, hello. Hi. What's up? What's up? What you want? Kitty. Kitty, kitty. Okay. So, let's revisit this one quick. It was very briefly kitty time. Very briefly. So your CPU is great, your GPU is garbage. Got it. CPU is great, GPU is garbage. Just need to upgrade your GPU a little bit. And this guy is Inner Rainbow. Inner Rainbow. Where are you, Inner Rainbow? There you are. He does not want used parts. Do I have any GPUs that are not used currently? Do not. Do not. What is your GPU currently? R9 370. R9 370. Okie dokie. How far is that down the line? R9 370 is pretty far down the line. So literally anything else would be better. What's your budget? 160. Sure. So GPUs. Let's kill the filter. So your budget is 160. I mean, we could go for that 1080 Ti. Technically, this would be an upgrade, the one that I currently have in the inventory. But they don't want used parts. So, sure. Sure. And I think I might just need to suck it up and pay for the next day shipping on all these. Just got to make sure to bundle as many parts together as I can. because all of this waiting for long periods is messing with my brain, and I'm losing track of all this crap. So if I can get it all next day, that will help a lot. So I will pay the extra cash for that. So this is going to get repaired tomorrow. I'll go ahead and remove that so I can have it. Sick pencil. That's your incoming GPU. Incoming. Okay. So we're all incoming. So now it's just a matter of waiting. What is my current space? If I take this, I have 3 spaces available, plus 2 on the bench. I have 1 here. I have 1 in transit. Oh, I've got room for all these. That's no problem. Alright, so I will accept this. Just need to figure out what they need to upgrade. This one needs to play Euro Truck Simulator 2. Also one that I've been meaning to play. You like more Tony parts. Alright, it's fine. We'll get you some more Tony parts. Gotta ship it though so I can figure out what to replace. Okay. What? Hi. Would you like a toy to play with? Alright, time to go sleep for tomorrow. And tomorrow is Monday, and we'll have some stuff to do. Emails it is. I have all of the computers. Also parts. So this is GPU, and CPU. Hello, kitten. Now it's kitten time. Hi, kitten time. Squirmy kitty. Squirmy kitty. Ow. Yeah, you cause problems. Here, have that. Oh, now I don't remember who needed what. So the 1050 is going into the current box, I believe. So yes, 1050 is going to this box. Get that thing powered off. Start stripping shit. Come on, install right there. Now, Inner Rainbow. Let's revisit Inner Rainbow. You do not care about anything else other than used parts. Good to know. So, get that thing cabled up. Plugged in. Turned on. Get 3D Mark running. Good. Do things. Okay. So, today we have an i5. And that was Doyle's? Doyle needs it too. Doyle needs a graphic card upgrade. And you currently have the 370. Which graphics card did I have planned for you, sir? Probably this one. Okay. So I need to check on Doyle here because it's been a while and just make sure that he has all of his requirements met. New parts, etc. Okay. So we just need to power this thingy on and make sure it runs. It does indeed run. And he doesn't need no fancy tests and stuff. So Doyle, oh crap, sure. Doyle, your PC's done. Finally. Took for friggin' ever. PC got better graphics card than they use shiny new parts. Why did he only give me 4 stars? Maybe because it took so damn long. It's very possible. I'll just go with that. Alright. Nick needs a CPU, and I don't think that's ready yet. That is the one that's coming on the 24th. So that's fine. Alright, so you're done. Ready to boot, etc. Yes, you are all done. Hooray! All top marks. They were happy. You have unlocked the peripheral shop. Install it on your computer to access the latest peripherals and customize your desk and workbenches. Sure, I'll do that later. Alright. So, this is Jeff Fitzgerald wants a hard drive replacement. Bland J. Yes, okay. I do believe hard drive is on this side. Oh, he needs dusting. Ah, I need to get more. Everything else dusted? Everything dusted? Okay, good. So, this one needs a replaced hard drive, and this is a Barracuda 3 terabyte. Well then. I need a better hard drive for this thing. Your budget is $90 for a replacement hard drive. What does the $90 get you for a hard drive? He wants the replacement terabyte. Okay, that's fine. So we'll order that. Your PC can get removed for now. Alright, so this one needs higher spec. And this was a CPU incoming, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one that needed the i5. I don't remember which one was his. Let's go with this one. Alright, sick pencil. Sick pencil. What did you want, sir? Ah, that's right. You want the plastic white cables. Great. So let's get this thing all stripped of cables. Come on. Cable removal. So you've got white cables everywhere? Pretty sure you already have white cables everywhere. But let's recable it just in case. Is that all the cables? Yeah, that's all the cables. No, it's not all the cables. That one. And this one. There we go. Okay, plug all the shit in. Helps to actually plug in the hard drive. Okay. Now we've got all the cables. Let's give you your side panels. Get this thing powered on. I'm pretty sure 10 frames per second is not going to get you a better 3D Mark score. What did I miss? Ah, okay. That first part is terrible FPS, but now he's got a little bit better FPS here. Okay, good. Had me worried there for a moment. That is more information than I expected to see. So we can actually get PC stats here. I did not realize that. I am smart. Achievement unlocked. Perfection. 5863. Perfect. That is exactly what they wanted. Right? Yeah, 5863. Alright. So, they're done. They're all together. In one piece. And collect. Hooray! Even used awesome Intel parts. They are happy, and that's a good thing. I'll go discard them. You have unlocked Kaby Lake motherboards, colored cables, peripheral shop. All of these things. Next milestone, faster RAM, LED RAM, 1060 GPUs, quick cable tool. All right. Okay. I think I'm done for tonight. We made a hell of a lot of progress. Got up to level 5. Got 4 and some stars of better reviews to cover for Uncle's failures in the past. Totally a lot of work to do still. There's a ton of stuff here. I keep building it up on me. I am almost done with my lengthy ordering. I'm no longer going to take orders that are longer. And I will always do next day delivery from now on where possible. My pleasure, Mackenzie. It is definitely one of those games where I was probably okay watching this one played, but with all this talk of my computer starting to fail and wanting to get new parts and stuff, I figured I'd at least go into this game and play with new parts and play around putting computers together so I don't necessarily have to keep feeling that itch to do it myself yet. Hopefully this will tide me over for a little bit. We'll see. Hopefully. I have not saved. I'm on autosave, so let's new save game just in case. Done. Yeah, it definitely scratched the itch a little bit, so I think I'm good for a little bit longer. Also looking forward to Ark tomorrow as well, yes. So that will be what's happening tomorrow. So this will be the end of PC Building Simulator for today. Probably going to revisit this occasionally. Probably not a regular bit, but every once in a while, whenever I feel that itch, we'll get back to this. So that will be it for tonight, though. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows I might have missed, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.